Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin tonight's program, we want to take a moment to honor a man who changed professional wrestling forever, Ted Turner. We learned of his passing earlier today at the age of 87. Ted Turner believed in pro wrestling. He believed in you, the fans, and he believed that pro wrestling belonged on national television. And because of his passion, because of his vision, it found a home on TBS, and then later in the 90s on TNT. And therefore, generations of fans around the world knew that we were destination viewing. And I knew that firsthand. I began in the studio at TBS in 1985. Decades later, because of the foundation that was laid by Ted Turner, we still survive today. Through the leadership of Tony Khan and AEW, through the leadership of Warner Discovery, wrestling still survives. Ted Turner spanned many generations, spanned many, many careers. He loved wrestling, he loved the fans. We are here today because of him. And there is one man who knows this better than anyone else. In 1987, he arrived at the studios at TBS, and since that time, he has become one of the faces of what wrestling means to TBS. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sting. Here we are again, Sting. Sting, we both knew Ted Turner very, very well. He was a big part of you and I being together for all these years, 4 decades. And I know you have a lot of memories of him because you met with him a number of times. And you have some of those you want to share with us.
Can you imagine having an all-in billionaire who absolutely loved pro wrestling? I'm talking about right now the billionaire Ted. Big Ted. Big Ted. Yes. I can't believe what he did for us. He was completely committed to us, devoted to us in every conceivable way, so much so that when some of the top brass up there at CNN Towers would have their meetings with Ted, they'd say, "Ted, we don't know about this whole pro wrestling thing. I think it's time to cut them off because we're always in the red." Ted would tell us that story, and then he'd say, I'd look at all of them and say, "You wrestlers just keep on doing what you're doing because I got some deep pockets." And that's a shoot. That's actually what he said. Thank you, Ted. By the way, there wouldn't be a TNT title. There wouldn't be a Sting. There wouldn't be a Darby Allin. There wouldn't be a Tony Schiavone here tonight. You wouldn't be here tonight. So thank you once again, Ted. Big Ted.
Sting, tonight your protege, Darby Allin, will defend the AEW World title against the Turner Network Television champion, Kevin Knight. What a match to have in memory of Ted Turner here tonight.
You got that right. First of all, man, Darby Allin and I, we took a blowtorch to this place for 3.5 years, and it felt great every single time. It's great to be back in South Carolina. And it's great to know that Darby Allin is going to wrestle for the world title tonight. The greatest tag partner that I ever had. And I'm also very thankful and grateful for a second all-in billionaire who wants to keep the ball rolling with AEW, and I'm talking about Tony Khan. Thank you, Tony.
And fans, please notice when you see the Turner Network Television belt that Kevin Knight has and the Turner Broadcasting Systems belt that Willow Nightingale has, please notice the side plates are replicas of the studios at Techwood Drive where it all started, the Turner Techwood Mansions. And that's the way Tony Khan wanted it on the belts in honor of our past. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our thoughts go out to Ted Turner's family, his friends, and everyone whose lives he touched. And now we bring you 3 hours of Dynamite and Collision in memory of the Maverick, Ted Turner. Love you, brother.
You want it right. You better hope and wish and pray, 'cause you get blown away. Never thought I'd hear again. You want it right, but now you fall into defeat. And we all know that you are meaningless, and we can want it more.
It's Wednesday! You know what that means! All Elite Wrestling is live for the next 3 hours on the Turner Broadcasting System at HBO Max. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone, the Human Suplex Machine Taz, and we are kicking things off tonight with an eliminator match for the AEW Continental Championship.